you for being here. Thank you for coming for this first ESSEC IMHI Hospitality Forum.
As you know, IMHI is one of the very strong programs of ESSEC. ESSEC is very rich and proud of the existence of this program for a long time now. A program like IMHI couldn't exist without this culture of partnership with companies, and the event of today is an illustration of that. The big topics of research and teaching in ESSEC, and hospitality is going to be recognized as one of those topics.
We have organized 3 roundtables. We will try to have 2 levels of reflection in these roundtables. The first one will be about the current developments, trends, what is changing, what is not in the industry. And then we'll reflect on what these changes can require in terms of new competencies so that we can actually provide the actual talented people of tomorrow.
Hotel industry and operation can be very demanding. You can spend days, hours, weeks and months without leaving your hotel for many reasons. And if you don't have the passion, you cannot really sustain for a long time. And your team will notice that as well.
If all these elements, the qualifications and the work experience are the same, then I think the attitude is very important.
We are also looking increasingly for intellectual ability, an ability to deal with figures, obviously. You'll be dealing with figures a lot when you have discussion with owners, and it's no good just being very nice to the owner. You really need to get into the nitty-gritty details of your business in figures.
Listening, acting upon it, training in a different way, more online, but then also giving them tools to collaborate.
We're moving on to the second roundtable, hotel and real estate and development.
Lesson learned is I think people would like to be a little bit more careful, but what we see at the moment is a wave of capital, both equity and debt, chasing a minute amount of deals. So if you want to be successful, you've got to be extremely aggressive.
In fact, the reality is, what is the EBITDA produced by the hotel? What is, the real estate value? And at the end of the day, we have to buy cheap and sell high.
We could clearly see a new trends, both in management contract and lease contract. And I think the balance of risk between the owner and the operator has changed and moved significantly since the pre-crisis period.
Thank you very much again to the panel. The topic of the third roundtable is distribution and e-commerce.
Maybe for a local market, I'm going to have a certain distribution strategy, but then I'm going to use an OTA in order to reach customers in Brazil or in Russia or elsewhere, because I know that in order to go get those customers, I would need to do the brand investments, the web investments. You have a lot of countries where there are new payment types, so there are installment payments which aren't very easy to crack.
Why people go on Google? Because it's easy, it's convenient, it's simple. So that just tells us that we need to be easy, convenient, and simple when we do a website. Why is Google a threat? Because Google is moving mobile big time. Well, interesting news. It means that we have to move very quickly to the mobile thing. I mean, today mobile is 20% of our bookings. It was almost 0 3 years ago.
The traditional Google paid search cost has been increasing quite quickly. In the last 2 years, it's gone up by nearly 25–30%. So if your marketing budget is a few million euros, for the same amount of money, you're actually getting 25–30% less traffic, which forces us as hoteliers to basically test new models, and Hotel Finder could be one of them.
So a big round of applause to our panel on e-commerce distribution. Thank you.
Let me summarize a few redundant comments about ESSEC Hospitality IMHI graduate profile. Service-driven, mobile, embracing others, acting with integrity, think out of the box, take risk, strategic view, analytical mindset, numerical mindset. The support of our corporate partners has been precious to us over the years, and we are looking to continuously strengthen them via identifying potential candidates, internship, apprenticeships, scholarships, placement, executive education.